Thanks for joining me in the basement, everybody. My name's Jeremy with Too Many Hobbies, and welcome to today's live stream. And if you're watching this in the future, I really want to say thank you very much. That last live stream got like double the amount of views after the fact, and I really appreciate it. And if you got anything, suggestions or whatever, leave them in the comments, because, you know, I always want to know stuff. You know, it's like, oh, that camera position sucked, or, you know, you should really do something with the audio or whatnot. Let me know. Turbo, hey, welcome, welcome. Sorry, I forgot the Turbo Graphics shirt. That's upstairs, but good to see you. Good to see you. How you been doing? All right, everything looks good here. We'll get that cursor away from end stream. We don't want to do that yet. But so Turbo, since you haven't been here before, basically what I do is obviously run some trains, but you know, take suggestions as like, hey, you know, I want to see some, you know, tank cars, or I want to see a different engine or something. That's kind of what we do here. Finally caught a live stream. Hey, awesome. Let's see, move this guy over so it's centered. How's everything looking there? That looks pretty cool. Oh man, hi. What have you been up to? As you know, I've been taking a break from pinball and pinball mayhem and stuff, but I've been enjoying the trains and all that kind of fun stuff. Let me see. Yeah, get to my other view here. We got multiple views, so let's see. Let's go here. That's a pretty good view. We'll go this one. I like that view. So move the cameras around a little bit differently than last time. So the train on the outside loop here, that is a one that was like a parts locomotive that was basically garbage that I got in an auction and rebuilt. So pretty good. Turbo says, been super busy. Lol, life is crazy when you have 3 small kids. You're a saint. You are a saint. So, luckily mine are getting older. I'm shocked. My oldest one, Alex, who has autism, he just turned 21. So I was like, mind blowing. So, Slaycat, very good. Good to see you, Slaycat, as well. North Coast Railroad, hey, welcome. Good to see you guys. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. We got everything going right now. I got lots of locomotives in the background ready to swap out, and we can change stuff or whatnot, so all kinds of stuff. Oh, let's turn on that. We'll go to this view here. 21, I'm sure that went by in a blink. Yeah, you know it. And the older you get, the faster it goes, for sure. Ah, man, we got some good stuff running tonight. On the figure 8 loop over here, we got the 221 steam locomotive from 1947. It's a Dreyfus style locomotive. It's post-war style, so, you know, 1947 after the war. And it's a rocket, but it has no whistle. It does have whistling tender, but I don't have it on. No smoke. And there's really no torque, so it's very fast, but no real power. All right. How's everybody's week been? Mine went pretty darn fast. I hung out in Rail Chief 74's live stream he did like Thursday or something like that, so that was fun. Might even join him on a stream, so that'd be cool. But yeah, we got all kinds of stuff going on here. I hauled out, as you can see, a couple additional locomotives. We got the truck-like thing over here is a, shoot, what do they call that now? Galloping Goose, which is modeled after a real machine. Let's see here. New video today. Yep, I did see that. Rail Chief 74 did a neat video on 3 ways to hook up an accessory, and I had seen the electronic device that he used, but I never used one, so that was new for me. North Coast Railroad said, had a good week. Next to the Denver and Rio Grande Galloping Goose is my son's GP30, which is red, and it says Chicago Central. So that's really, I picked that up for him at a show several years ago, and that is, like, I've been jealous of that locomotive. It's really nice. Protoson 2. On the far end, Chicago Northwestern GP9, I believe it is, and that is like that very early Protosound 1. So it's got some unique traits to it, shall we say. But stuff will definitely definitely get going. And on the outer loop there is the New Haven MTH Protoson 1. That is my very first MTH locomotive. The first O-gauge locomotive I bought after I had my starter set. So that one I got at a show. It's been a lot of fun. And we're kind of zooming along here. That American Flyer, it's going really good. This is the one I rebuilt. So we got stuff going pretty good. Slycat says, I have one up from the Quinn City High Railers. Cool. Nice passenger car. Thank you very much. Which ones? A lot of passenger cars going on. But yeah, the New Haven passenger cars, that was a weird one. I bought one of them at a train show for like 20 bucks, new in the box. And of course, you know, then the others were more expensive. I had to have them all, so. Yeah, the American Flyer ones are cool though. I like those. Got the silhouettes of the people and people smoking and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Let's slow some of these down a little bit. Actually, that was fine. We'll slow this guy down a little. But yeah, you guys want to see anything else run, let me know. We're just having fun kicking back. It's not watch the train runs. I really like live streaming because I can interact with you guys. That's really what it's about for me, interacting. Let's go to that view here. Yeah, just below the handrail here, you can see my pumping station. You can kind of see the bubbling tube there. It's a little bubble light, like out of a Christmas light. It's slightly different than a Christmas light one, but it's close enough. North Coast Railroad. I like Santa Fe. Very cool. Very cool. We can. I do have the Menards Santa Fe. We can toss that on the track for sure. That's a lot of fun. Santa Fe is a big name. I mean, I actually like all the railroads. It's just more kind of. I guess I'm kind of partial to some of their color schemes. So like Union Pacific, I like the Union Pacific Railroad, but the color scheme doesn't do anything for me, so I don't really go after their locomotives. All right, Slaycat says, Jeremy, do you have sales of Manitowoc cranes also? Yes. I look up part at my job. For those who don't know, I am a parts person. I've been for 13 years at a heavy equipment dealer. We repair and we service and sell a lot of stuff, but mainly Manitowoc cranes are one of them. Grove cranes are another one. Pettibone, Traverse Lift, Liebherr stuff is also there. So yeah. Yep. Oh, by the way, Slaycat, on the channel there is, if you're interested, of course, there is a video of a crane that I found at Midwest Gaming Classic outside of a pinball show. Big rough terrain, big crane, Liebherr, huge. I just kind of do a walk around of it, but that's pretty cool. Yeah, but I don't have any Manitowoc stuff on my channel, so I haven't got close to one, you know, and be able to film it. So, all right, let's see, what else can we do here? Let's mix up some stuff. What do you say? What do you want to do? Got any suggestions? Anything you guys want to see before I start mixing stuff up? Definitely having fun. A truck crane, there you go. Truck cranes are cool. We do a lot of inspections on those. Kind of sucks because there's so many brands, so we sometimes have to go to other dealers to buy stuff, so some of the parts get more expensive. But yeah, truck cranes are pretty cool. National Crane is what Grove and Manitowoc have in their folder, and I get parts for those too. Not too many though. Let's change this up to a little quieter locomotive. Like I said, the diesel roar is cool. Actually, we'll stop the other stuff. We'll let you hear the diesel roar here. All right, so let's go over, well, can't really hear it though, is the problem. Let's go like this. We'll back this guy up a bit. I'm from Ohio, so a big fan of B&O and C&O chassis systems. There you go. My arm's in the way. All right, so this guy right here, this was one that I did a full repair job on, and it was basically in a box with a whole bunch of train track on top of it. You know, who knows how it's been rattling around, dusty, dirty. But I was able to bring it back, so I was pretty happy. But it has diesel roar in it, which is this is like from 54, 56, something like that. Made by American Flyer. It's S gauge. It's a little smaller than O gauge, and its trick is diesel roar, and how they do that is it's got a speaker and it has a oscillating unit in the back, and it just kind of switches on and off. I think like the AC current or puts some DC in it. It does a little something to give it a little variety. All right, let's see here. So if we start, see, we got transformer knobs in the way here. So if I start slow, the unit, it kind of, it's like it's a diesel engine. And now that I used it more, it's sounding pretty good. Corey T, 1976, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. We're just, I'm just doing a little demonstration of the diesel roar on the American Flyer. So if we lower the throttle, it changes. So it's something that's fun for like 10 or 15 minutes. Then it gets irritating. Thank you very much, Corey. Appreciate it. Corey says layout looks good. So we got multiple cameras going here. So yeah, this is the one. This one runs really good. It's smooth runner. I love this track. This is it's currently running on. The inside loop is a Lionel branded American Flyer track, which is just fine. And the outside loop is, of course, a different system. So I didn't really buy too smartly. But the outside loop is, I think MTH owns it now, but it's a S-Helper service. We're going to change it out to a little different locomotive, something a little quieter. All right, so let's move back over to this camera. And we'll bring over the electric, the EP5, my very first locomotive I bought after my starter set. Got it at a show in Madison, Wisconsin for a really good price. They were clearancing them out. We'll do a little demonstration of the station sound effects and stuff. There used to be 5 B&O yards here in Cincinnati. Wow, says Slaycat. I grew up near the C&O of Indiana. I won't bother saying that word, mainly because I'll screw it up. Yard west of Cincinnati. Very cool, very cool.
One coach, one half, 20, that's good.
That's really cool. I love that call out because now I know what it means. I didn't know what one coach, one half, 20 meant. That's when they're pulling into a station. I finally figured it out, like after years. And you'll see this on the video. I did a video of this guy. But it's when they're backing up into a station or pulling forward. It's like one coach length, one half a coach length, 20 feet. That's good. So it's got some really cool crew talk. This is a Protosound 1. I love the sounds on this. All right. We can pretend we're running on the third rail because we got the pantographs down. And let's see here. We will, I'll get it going in a forward direction. And we'll start the station sound effects on it. We'll back it up first here. So to get this unit set up, you have to hold down the whistle button until it makes a noise, a separate noise than your whistle. Actually, a bell button. I apologize. You hold on the bell button, and then the locomotive lets you know it's received the signal to start the station stop sound effect. And then you hit the direction button and stop it, and then it starts up. The sound effects. All right, so we'll hold down the whistle, or excuse me, the bell. So, Chevyoid. Okay, very good, thank you. So when it hit the whistle after holding the bell down. So I can turn off the bell. So now it's ready to start the station, the sound effects. So we can zoom into camera range here. And we'll get close to the mic. Now it starts.
Now arriving, New Haven on track 1. train number 11, the Bay Pig.
The Big Pig. And it has random... Oh, have a nice day. It does random sound clips when you're just sitting here and it's waiting for you to go to the next sequence. There's like 4 sequences you have to go through before it starts moving again. That's kind of cool. Artie Pumpkin, I like the multiple views you have going. Thank you very much, Artie. I really appreciate it. The Ohio Match Company had a factory in my hometown. Cool. So we hit the direction button and we let go.
Baggage to the left.
Moves to the second deal, and it still plays random sound clips in here. Sometimes he'll say baggage to the left, baggage to the right.
Now departing for New York, all points south on track 1, train number 11, the Bay Pig.
They also say track 2, so that's kind of cool. Now we can get things started and she'll rock it off.
Aboard!
I love the echo. That's like a real jet, EP5 jet. So, that's my favorite locomotive, favorite MTH locomotive. All right. So, Artie, how's everything going with you? Hope it's going good. All right, let's see. What else do we want to do? Let's change out the American Flyer to another local. This is American Flyer Comet. You know, it's a fantasy theme that they had. And this is nice because it doesn't have any noise. It's just quiet, which is fun. All right, let's see here. Put her on the track. She's a good runner too. All right, let's see if I did it correctly. Difficult to say. This smaller track's a little harder. We got something off here. Hey, watch your hands. All right. Artie says, pretty good. Haven't been able to run my trains this week, so enjoy live stream. Whoa, that's awesome. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Okay, we got a short circuit here somewhere. I don't know why. Nothing appears to be off. Well, something's dragging back there. Huh, like the coupler's hitting. Maybe my rear truck isn't on all the way. Do you have a GP7? I got close. Let's see here. The train right over there, the Chicago Northwestern, I think that's a GP9. I would like a GP7. All right, let's see here. There we go. All right. We should hook that up. Oh, it rained all day. That sucks. Hardy says, I did get the Wonka set, but it's still in the box. Hope to open it this weekend. Very cool, very cool. It has been a great summer for me. Well, actually a great year, because I consider it an investment. When I buy trains and stuff, it's an investment. When I spend $200 on a track, when I go to a hobby store, it's an investment. And it was fun doing the other auctions besides eBay. I haven't really been, I have some searches on eBay, but I haven't bought anything. But it's just kind of fun to check out the auctions and, you know, like the General that I wanted, the 440 General, which I ended up getting. I mean, those things were going for $200, $250 on the auctions, and eBay they're like $350, $400. It varies, of course, up and down. But I ended up getting one for a much better price, and it included a couple cars. So I was like, it took me a while, but it was fun. I think the thrill of the chase, the deal, is kind of what eggs me on. Because I mean, I got a lot of trains under here just waiting to be fixed, which is what I like. I love projects. All right, that's very awesome, Artie. They got the Wonka one. I am really looking forward to seeing the new Wonka movie. That's for sure. All right, so let's see on the outer loop. Let's do a freight on the outer loop, and let's see here. We'll get that thing going. Let's hook up the GP9, and I'll show you that how wacky the very early Protosound 1 is. Really wacky stuff. All right. Very cool, very cool. Things are looking good. All right, and Turbo, if you're still in there, still hanging out there, I know we're throwing some terms on. If anybody doesn't know what terms are, let me know, because I am here to chat and hang out with you guys. But like Protosound 1 is like the very first version of electronics with sound and stuff for a certain brand, MTH. I do have some Lionel stuff here, but no new Lionel stuff. But yeah, if anybody got any questions on terms, or is like, hey, what does that mean? Let me know. Artie says, I found that DuPage Train Show has been a good source of trains, building parts. Whoa, nice. Always nice to be able to pick up and see what you're buying before paying. Very good. That's the thing with some of these auction sites. Like the one I use, Cabin Fever Auctions, they do not grade anything. They do not guarantee anything, except it's a train. And so there's no buyer protection there. So, you know, buyer beware. And I'm okay with that, because usually the prices reflect that. And I've gotten some really good deals out of there too, so, you know. But there's also been some other stuff. Would love to find a Scooby-Doo set. Very cool. Very nice, very nice. All right, so let's change this guy out. By the way, I've got 9 aluminum passenger cars from Lionel that are TCA brand, and this guy can haul them, which is nice. It's amazing to see big twin motor working, doing its job. All right, let's see here. Let's park this guy over here. Pull off some passenger cars. Find some room over here. And let's see, we'll get the, I'll show you a very interesting quirk of this guy. We'll get some other stuff set up too. I bought this guy off eBay last year, and it's been a good engine. It wasn't very expensive because it's very early Protosound. Let's see, we'll put the Santa Fe flashing light caboose from Menards on the back end, because that's just kind of fun. And what else we got? We'll do some box cars. We got a lot of box cars. Let's see, we'll do some box cars. We'll do a little transformer car here. I definitely run an eclectic collection here. For those guys who haven't seen when I did the stress test on the transformer for the Menards train, I had 30 cars hooked up to it. It's quite a sight. They went 3/4 of the way around the layout. So yeah, it was like every single car I had that didn't have a light in it. So I was testing the original transformer. All right, tossing some box cars on here. We'll make it a little longer train. It can handle. It's twin motored, traction tires. All right, let's see here. A little out of range of chat, so if you're chatting, I'll get back to it and read them. We'll let's see. We'll put the transformer in the middle. Transformer car. It's kind of interesting when you're buying stuff at a show, how some Lionel cars are much higher quality and heavier than others, which is just, you know, probably to meet the various price points and stuff. What else? We got a couple more? We got one more. Yeah, that'll do it. All right. Put on my Simpsons boxcar. Pick that up at a show. All right. Let's, we'll hook her up here. Cool. All right, North Coast Railroad said that was a great video. Thank you very much. I wish it would be doing a little better, but I am not complaining because the Menards train is, the initial video really helped the channel out, so doing good. All right, let's see here. Slycat says B&O's where named house Longworth Hall. Next half will be torn down for a new I-75 bridge. Ooh, bummer. All right, so we'll shut down our other engines here. And we will fire up. Now, here's what's interesting about this engine right here. This has a switch for the battery. You can run it without a battery. You can actually run this engine, Protoson 1, safely without a battery because it's extremely early. I'll show you what it does without the battery. We'll leave the switch off. There's no startup sound, very basic, very basic. So we can get it moving. The proto sounds also shut off immediately when you got the battery switched off, when you change direction. Not hurting the locomotive at all. But like if you got the voltage lower and you hit the bell actually sounds pretty good. But let's say you try to hit the horn while it's moving. You can't hit the horn while it's stationary. That's another quirk of this locomotive. So if I hit the horn, it sounds really bad. Now we'll turn on the battery for the proto sound. Artie says, gotta run, have a great week. Thanks for live streaming. You're welcome, Artie. I really appreciate you joining in and hanging out. Thank you very much. All right, so we got the track voltage off. I'm gonna pick up the locomotive and I'm gonna turn on the battery and watch what, or listen to what happens when I turn on the battery. The proto sound is on all the time when you switch on the battery, and that's the way it is. You read the manual, it's exactly the way it's supposed to be. And it dings when you don't have the track voltage on to let you know, it's like, hey, got the battery on here. So that's kind of crazy. So now the horn will work at lower speeds. And now it won't go ding ding when I have the track voltage on. All right. So there's no crew talk or anything like that. It's a really nice locomotive though. I haven't tried it with the full complement of Lionel aluminum passenger cars. But that really stresses out an engine, let me tell you. There's all those lovely cars. And there's those super bright LEDs on the back of the Menards. That kind of bugged me at first because it's really not prototypical, but actually looks kind of cool. So, you know, to each his own. All right. And also while it's moving, you can't hit the bell. So it's definitely a little weird. Nice box stars, thank you. It's a real variety, let me tell you. I got a few K-lines in there. I really like the Simpson ones here behind the engine. That's really fun. I like that. Oh yeah, I should toss on the Poultry Dispatch. I love that. I love that car. It lights up. This is one reason why I wanted this guy. When you got 9 passenger cars that have minimum of 2 lights each, you really start hogging the power, and this baby can handle it. I am a sucker for a lighted car. All right, here is Poultry Dispatch. So what I kind of like to do is I'll put the Poultry Dispatch in front Or behind, in this case, I'll put it behind because that way Homer looks like he's trying to grab the pork. This is actually a pork dispatch, I'm sorry. I'll get a poultry dispatch one of these days. This is pork, and it's got, I like this car because it's kind of cool. It's got 2 lights, 1 on each side. It's just kind of fun. So, if you guys haven't watched my video on the passenger car, the MTH passenger car one, short video, the thing I stress in there is have fun. You know, I put a variety of engines in front of the MTH cars I had. They're put away now, but one of them was Percy. So it's like, just have fun. All right. All right. So, of course, being Proto Sound 1, there's no speed limiter or speed regulator on it, so she can haul some butt. It's fun to do that. This hobby is about having fun, definitely. I respect, that's what's so cool about a lot of things, but true in this hobby. If you want to be a rivet counter and run your layout prototypically, I have no problem with that. As long as you're respectful of others, and that's what I am. It's like, hey, if you're having fun, I'm okay with it. All right, so yeah, it's just a really neat locomotive. See now, I'm from central Wisconsin. That's where I'm at actually right now. So when I was growing up, I saw some engines that were Chicago Northwestern. So I kind of identify with them a little bit. So it's fun. All right, let's get the other one out here. Get that guy going around. Let's reverse this guy. I'm gonna move this guy over. Flip around a few cars. We can also do a demonstration of the American Flyer sawmill too, if you're interested. All right, let's see here. All right, we'll get a little. There we go. See how that works. It's a weird thing about the American Flyer PA diesels. They can't run for a long time. They can't run for a long period of time as the motors get really hot. Kind of weird. I have a friend who collected Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars. There you go. All right, let's go to the third camera here. There we go. Got some multiple trains going around in different directions. That's fun. Yeah, I definitely like the weird cars. It's like, what is it? Ray's Trains, he likes the really big cars, the really long cars, which is cool. I got nothing wrong with that. I am running like whatever the next size is after 036 on the fast track. It might be 42, I don't remember. But that's what I'm running on the outside here. Eventually I'll get some bigger track. I love running larger radiuses because you can run bigger trains and faster too. I like stuff going slow, but I also like going fast. So, you know, whatever. We're just hanging out, having fun. Really happy with that 221 locomotive on the inside loop there. It's a really good runner. That was my first Lionel steam engine that I worked on ever, and that was this summer. So that's pretty cool. I've got another one down here. Actually, I have it out. It's buried in the box. But it's just your basic kind of engine, no main traction and stuff, but looking forward to getting that one going. Really fun stuff. What else has been going on? Oh yeah, today my tracks are 048. Very nice, very nice. Good radius. Let's turn down this guy, man. That guy's a little race car. So today I worked on the neighbor's lawnmower and 2 lawnmowers. So it's in Wisconsin here, the leaves are all down, and you got the oak leaves that hang on to them for like forever till spring. Kind of irritating. But after I made sure his tractor was doing good, he said it had a big screeching noise, but I couldn't duplicate it. Checked everything out, and I used it for a couple hours on my lawn, cleaning up some of the leaves. That's a big job. But I got about half done, probably. So, the joy of Wisconsin. In my area, lots of leaves in my area. Lots of leaves. But that's okay too. All right, there we go. It's really cool when I got the Protosound 2 and 3 that they have speed control, so you can, even on conventional control, you can have it creep. Go along real slow, which is fun. I like doing stuff differently, like not always the same thing. Yeah, that's Chicago Northwestern. That's a really cool looking locomotive for me personally. All right, now I will shut off the battery, otherwise the Protosound will not shut off. So definitely a different kind of operating system. Really threw me for a loop. I want to put the my steam engine on the outer loop here. We'll see if it can haul this many cars. I don't know. There's no traction. There's no magnet traction. It's too old for it. And it's not really meant for. Not really meant for it. You know, multiple cars. It's a cheap locomotive made for 027. Let's go there. All right. Let's see here. So I worked on this last night, or yesterday, getting ready for the stream, because I had a weird short circuit. Turns out it was in the headlight socket. So, pulled the motor out, unsoldered the wire, and tossed a little heat shrink over it, and got her done. All right, we'll probably see a little wheel spin when we start it up here. We'll see. I can make it do wheel spin. Like I said, this thing's geared very tall. It'll spin like crazy. Woo! All right. This also has sliding shoes on it. So I'll lock it. There we go. Yeah, she's doing all right. This is pretty level track, and some of these cars are light. I think this is probably about the maximum amount of cars this train will handle. You can even make it spin the wheels. Yeah, no traction tires or anything. Too old for that. All right. I'll slow her down a bit. It's a really cool locomotive. Once I learned, I saw it on Cabin Fever. That's one of the reasons why I watch a lot of auctions. Like, even though I might not be interested in some stuff, I always look at everything in the auction, because it's so many new stuff that I didn't even know. Like, Lionel made this engine in 1947, maybe like 46 to 48 or something like that, but there's a lot of them out there. I never knew about them. And as soon as I started researching them, it's like, they must have made a lot, because they come up a lot on eBay. But it's a really cool Dreyfuss-inspired locomotive. The headlights kind of flicker in there because I've got the headlight bracket is like it's like a pinched assembly that slides up onto a tab, and I need to replace it because the tension's all gone in it, so the headlight tends to shut off. To have the layout, I would love to have I would have removed the second bathroom on the second floor to make those 2 bathrooms into one, then build a much larger layout. Nice. Which would not make my wife very happy, I hear ya. I have the MTH silver version of the Galloping Ghost. Oh, sweet. I got that too, and I bought it because it's like, I got a good deal on it. Bought it several years ago off eBay. You know, Proto Sound 1. I was hoping there might be some different sounds, but there wasn't. Number 5, yep. I've got that as well. I definitely like the orange one kind of better. Welcome, Random Video Game Bear. Thank you very much. Should we move the cameras around a little bit? Try to get a different layout. Try to get a different flavor. It's the male version. Nice. Okay, very cool. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think all of MTH's versions are kind of the same. They just got a little different paint and maybe different numbers, but I don't know. All right. We'll shut off the American flag. I can smell something getting a little hot. I see the goose. It's there. We'll run that around. We'll definitely run that. I'll toss that in the inside loop here on the figure 8. All right, let's see. All right. Oh yeah, the M&M one. Yeah, I learned about that. That's another weird thing. In watching auction sites like Stout Auctions or Cabin Fever Auctions or some others, it's even if you're not intending to buy anything, it's well worth it because you see stuff you might not have known about. So, like this engine, like I was saying, I never knew about it. All right, so let's toss the. We'll get the other cars off here. Got some multitude of tank cars. Kind of collecting these little silver ones from post-war. So let's go over to this camera. This is the Galloping Goose. For those unaware with its history, well, this is MTH version. I think that they're the only one making it. One powered truck. The others are just idlers. So we'll toss that on the track. We'll fire it up. It's got some unique sounds, which are really cool. And I like it for that reason. All right, so we turn it on. We hear a gas engine, and when we put it into gear, you kind of hear the gears grinding, which is kind of fun. And as it's speeding up and slowing down, you hear it shift. And we got a cool horn. And the bell is okay. It's nothing great. And then for the station stop, I believe you hold the bell.
We'll be making a mail stop in Placerville. We're headed down the Telluride Spur now.
Headed down the Telluride Spur. Announcements are my favorite, definitely. You hear nature and stuff. Sometimes you hear thunderstorms.
Please close the door.
So it's a timed deal to where it'll automatically start, but you can also hit the direction button and it'll start up right away. So yeah, there's like several announcements, just like making a mail stop, Telluride Spur, and it's like, whoa, something on the track or something. Cow mooing, yep. Let's do another one.
That's Lizard Head off to the right.
Lizard Head. So if I hit the direction button now,
Please close the door.
please close the door. So the history of this locomotive is that the Denver and Rio Grande during the Depression was barely hanging on, and they couldn't afford to operate their steam locomotives. But they had to bring in money, so they had these short lines that still had needed mail service and stuff. So what they did is they built this vehicle. They built the first one, and this is a copy of that. It may not be a copy of the first one, but this is like a Pierce Arrow car, and they basically pulled it out of junkyard because it was junk at the time, and they built this deal, and it could haul a few passengers and mail. So it's pretty cool. Isn't the Galloping Goose belong to Denver Rio Grande? Yep. I believe that's all. I believe they're the only ones that did that, but it's pretty cool though. So let's see here. Let's do another stop here. We'll get another one going. It's a little hard to time these. It says like, he announces like 6 different things, but all the stuff during the stop is the same.
Flight stop, hold on. This is our overnight stop in Florida.
See if we get the cow. There's the cow. Ooh, thunderstorm.
Please close the door.
That's just a lot of fun. I like that. All right. I almost bought one of those, but realized I'd never really run it. Well, that's okay. Nothing wrong with that, Corey. If you find a good deal on one, it might be worth it for even parts. I mean, Protosound 1 parts or whatever. But I think they're fun. So, nice shelf ornament. There you go. By the way, I just had my first Protosound 1 failure, my General Motors demonstrator. I don't think it was because of the battery. It was an odd failure, so it's probably the bottom board or something. But from what I've read and from what I've researched, they did like 6 different revisions of the bottom board and like 4 of the top. So they were definitely, trying to get things straightened out before they went to Protosound 2. All right, let's see. Let's do a speed run on the other one here. Little slip. Yeah, this thing's also top heavy, so it'll fly off the track if I let it go too fast. We'll get a good head of steam up though. It's also got a lot of weight, so there's a lot of momentum there. Good runner. A lot of fun. All right. Yeah, it's fun when you got in there loop a track or something to run stuff. But yeah, my first one I bought for like $100. So, what about the Galloping Goose? Second one might have been a little more, I don't remember. But yeah, it's a silver one. Number 5, I think, too, as well. It would be nice to look at. Very well detailed. I mean, for the price point and stuff. I could probably even, easy to run. Easy to run. Yeah, things are running good. One of these days I'll get the Whistling Tender up and going for it. Let's see here. Nicholas Sprada, hey, don't worry about it all. I'm glad you came in. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. How's everything going today? Me? Went pretty good. I worked on the 221 last night here, the one that's currently running on the outside loop. And today I worked on the neighbor's lawnmower, so that was good. Oh, I had a half day off Friday. That was nice. Didn't do too much. Should have done more. Should have edited some videos. But upcoming video will be on the EP5 over there. Just a little short video. Northwest Railroad needs some people on your layout. Yeah, I've got one person. No, I've got 2. Yeah, you can see the Lego guy right on the bottom corner there, sitting at the Statue of Liberty. I got I got over that way, we got Statue of Liberty back over there by the light. But this is, by the way, this is just a temporary layout that I do. I haven't done it every year, but you know, just hanging out. I see a lot of collectors who just leave them sit on the shelves. Yeah. That is, let me show you one of these. Let's see, which one's the coolest? Oh yeah, this one. Oh, this one. This one's the coolest. All right, so this is Lionel aluminum passenger car from 1995. And what's cool about this car is it's got the really nice back end to it and stuff. But these have never been run before I bought them because they were Train Collectors Association cars, and I'm sure they might have been sold at a good deal, and I got them for a good price. So I have some to sell. I gotta get my ass in gear and sell them. The local railroad scene isn't awesome around here, central Wisconsin. So there's a few people on Facebook that do it, but you know, Train Finder Craig has a lot of Lionel MTH and others just sitting on the shelf. There you go. I don't have any problem with people doing that because some of the stuff I buy, like on Cabin Fever and stuff, never been run, like nada. So, you know, I do like that caboose though. That's kind of a fun caboose. You guys want to see a real long passenger train going on out? I'll set these up. Okay. C&K, hey, welcome C&K. All right, so 9 of these heavy bad boys. What do you want to see pull them? I got the Menards train. I got the, let's see. I got the Menards train. We got the New Haven here. We got the GP30 there. We got the GP9. We also got 2 post-war Elko FAs that can pull 9 cars. So North Coast Railroad says I have a few engines that don't run a lot. Yeah, I've got so much stuff. I do not have more than other collectors. I'm not boasting that I have more than other people, but I've got so much stuff that I can't have it out at the same time, you know, and that's okay. I buy stuff on deals, you know, I get good deals on stuff. All right, so let's get that guy going around a little bit. I like this transformer. This transformer is a American Flyer. It's got 2 handles on it, which are fun. The only downside is one control works one way and one the other way, so if you need to shut something off in a hurry, you better be looking at it to figure it out. All right. FA, all right, we can do that. The post-war Elko FAs. All right. I've got more of these, but I'm kind of collecting them for some reason. So here's one. And my other one currently has a different shell on it. My son likes switching them around, which is okay. This is the other one. And just for kicks, we'll run a really big train. We'll toss a non-powered B unit in the middle. All right. The MTH layout is sitting in pieces in a building that Train Finder Craig bought. I have pics. Nice. MTH did a few layouts. They sold some of them on Cabin Fever that I watched, so it was really cool. Really cool just to like imagine it, you know, and think, oh boy, that'd be really cool to have. They made several layouts for going to shows and stuff. Granted, I do not know the history of all their layouts, but I know a little. Surprisingly, all 9 of these cars can be pulled by the General. It has traction tires, although I'm sure I don't want to do it much because I'm sure I'm stressing the motor out. It's just a single motor on that guy. All right, so let's back this guy up a bit. We'll tip the camera up a bit. All right. I still got to do some work on these cars, even though they haven't been used very much. I'm the first one to really use them. They're a little quirky because some of the axles will like squeak and squeal, even though I've lubricated them. I don't quite understand what's wrong with them, but I also heard that these are made in China cars. I heard that the quality was not all the best. All right, so let's see here. All right, we'll get this guy off the track. Park him over here. So these were a series of cars that were sold one a year for like 8 years, 8 or 9 years. All right. What do we got? This was their showroom in their main office. Oh, very cool. 16 by 16. Sweet. Very nice. All right, so let's have the Texas Special leading the charge. We'll get this guy going forward. Okay, we got him locked in forward. We'll get my other Alco FA. Post-war. They're both good runners. Okay, that guy's going the wrong direction. All right, they're both going the same direction. And we'll toss in a non-powered B unit. Why? Because it's fun. We'll make a long train. All right, we're going forward now. All right, let's see. I need a baggage car. Here's a baggage car. All right, so what do we got for years on here? 2003, 2002. And this baggage car is 1999 for some reason, but they didn't go in order of the train. So we are setting up a nice long train here. Oh, I can't have it set up that way. I don't have a coupler on the front of this one. Well, that blows. I got it. We'll have it set up to run the other direction. That way I don't have to play around with the reverse units. How's it been going, C&K? Been keeping busy? Well, I said I was going to do it the other way, but well. All right. Let's see, let's do that. Okay, there's that one set up. It's always fun to get units configured. All right, there we go. We are set up in the correct direction. All right. Okay, we've got 3 cars set up. What do we want next? That is 2002. So let's kind of go in, we'll go 2000 here. What else do we got for years? 2001, 1997. So they did 1 car per year for several years, so. And they're all different cars. All right, let's move them forward a little bit. Nicholas Sprata, don't burn out an engine like last time. My bad. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that MTH, that was quirky from the start, so it wasn't nobody's fault. Let's see here. We're going to see the amp draw really go high on the transformer, which is fun. I do like these cars. All right. Let's see here. What do we got next? 2001, 97, 99, 96. All right. We just got stuff all over the place. They're not even in order, but that's okay. I said before, it's all about having fun. All right, let's see here. Oh, put this guy on next. We got one more car to hook up, and then we're gonna have a train. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Only problem with collecting a set of cars is sometimes you need to buy more, you know, other cars that you already have. So, something to think about. All right. Do you have a Lackawanna Erie? Do not. Nicholas said, I'm always looking for Erie Lackawanna. Very nice. All right. Shut off the buzzy transformer, and we'll fire this guy up. Oh, by the way, check out the amp draw when I turn it on. Six amps. But the twin motors can handle it. So the B unit is non-powered. These are both magnet traction equipped engines, so they're not slipping and spinning, but they each have one motor. I'll slow her down a little bit. The track is definitely not level here. And we got a horn. It's the Lionel horn. So that horn is actually powered by a C-cell battery in there. Yeah, so if I goose it, we go up to 7 amps. So they are powerful, 7.5. Things get a little noisy. It's fun though, I enjoy it. Very cool. Fun to watch those. I certainly enjoy American Flyer trains. That's what I started with. But I moved to Lionel because a little bigger. I like the physical bigger size of it. But another thing I like is the variety. There's so much variety. Northwest Railroad says we have a story about a ghost train from the old Erie Railroad. Ooh, nice. I like it. All the cars are lit. Some lights are brighter than others, and because we're running conventional mode, those dimmer cars are really dim. Nicholas Spread, Jerry, that's loud and I love it. Very cool. I love the sound of the wheels. So one unit cannot handle this. It just spins. We'll demonstrate that. So if I pull off this guy, this is the lead power unit. It's just got one motor in the back, and this one only has one magnet traction axle. You can tell a magnet traction axle on these old ones because it's a thicker axle. So this axle is actually magnetized. So if I put a screwdriver on it, it'll hang there. Whereas if I do it on the back one, it doesn't. But the red one actually has 2 magnets on it. And so both axles are magnet tracks. Beautiful passenger cars. Thank you. They are really cool, and they're affordable too. So if I try to run this much with one engine, I can probably get, nope. It's just spinning on the track. It just doesn't have the oomph to do it, even though it's got magnet traction. But these are the old style open field coil setup. No can motors here. It's really cool. So, oh yeah, that car's lit. Just really dim. Only got one light bulb in it. It's also interesting, the end car here, that car has a picture of the person that owned Lionel at the time these cars were made, which I think is really cool. So he sold the company shortly after that. Where's the plunger, the birds, and the dynamite? Ah! I hear ya. So, definitely fun stuff. But all of my MTH twin motor ones can handle these cars, which is cool. And it less power draw too, because they have modern can motors. But, all kinds of fun stuff. But these are really heavy cars. Plus, you know, they're longer, so it really adds up. Yeah, we're drawing like 5 amps. You couldn't do this with a starter set transformer. Let's give her the beans. 7.5 amps. It's really fun. It's really fun fixing up these old locomotives. It's one of the reasons why I like buying on other auction sites other than eBay, because it's like eBay people understandably try to maximize their money, but like an auction house, especially one that doesn't do grading on stuff, like Stout Auctions, I think it's Stout, yeah. Stout is known for high quality merchandise. So their stuff, some of it's tested and whatnot, so, and graded, so you know what you're getting. But I love fixing stuff. Like, I'll show you one that I got to fix. I bought this guy. This is another Alco, but it's like, it probably doesn't run. It probably is locked up, but that's what I like. I love the challenge. So I paid way too much for shipping on this. I'm not really, unless they got something really cool, I'm not going from that particular auction house again. It might have been Elliott Auction. I don't know. They're in Michigan, which is closer to me, but it costs more. So whatever. Shipping's not cheap, I know, but I do like the red light on the tail car. I just fixed that. I thought it's like, oh man, it's burned out, because somebody had run the tail car before, which is fine. But actually it's a screw-in bulb and it was just loose. So, lucked out. Love that red light. That's cool. But I got another one. I got this Alco FA at an estate sale. This is the Alco FA I got at an estate sale. Nice looking. But the front wheel here is locked up solid. So that's just lubrication. But, and the rollers aren't worn out, so it hasn't had a lot of use. So this will be a fun runner. But it says I have MTH PS1 and just got a Z1000. Would that be right? Alright. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You can run it with a Z500. You can. So, excellent question. I love the question. So Nicholas, the MTH trains, and from all the research that I've done, like even before I bought my first one, they are, all of them are designed, 1, 2, and 3 are designed to work with any AC powered transformer. So the MTH PS1 will, and 2 and 3, will even work with this bad boy. Granted, you can't access the whistle and horn with them. You could with a little module, but they're designed to work with like any transformer and operate conventionally, so no problem there. Good question. Random video players, I'm back and had to go put a ratchet strap on my trash can. Ooh, raccoons, no thanks. That's a little crazy. I was just showing off this little guy. This is a fun guy. I picked him up at a estate sale in the springtime. And this is another one to fix, which is what I love. This axle right here is locked up solid, so it's going to be probably hair dryer to loosen the lubricant and then soak it with lube and get it working good. Because this guy's even got a horn in it. The reason I can tell is you can see this is the coil for the horn right in the driver's window. So this has a horn like the units that I got on the track over there. What I have on the track right now, if you haven't seen it, these are post-war Elco FAs, and the red one there is a horn. I love Santa Fe engines. Yep, they built a ton of them, models and stuff. But I really like the Elcos. I like the Elco PAs, mainly because of American Flyer, is why I love them so much. I just love the styling of it. All right, there we go. That's back up there. I haven't run this mini car yet. This is another one I bought. This is a Mickey and Minnie deal. It's a little early because it's not quite Christmas yet, but we can run that a little bit. Very simple hand car. You know it's simple when they just got a sliding shoe on it. They don't work very good. Cheap, kind of cheap junk, really. Sad. But that's why I like this MTH trolley, because it's got rollers on the bottom. Definitely more of a heavy-duty, longer-running kind of a deal. All right, let's see this thing run around. I haven't seen it run around yet. All right. Nicholas, I use Z1000 and run 2 GP30s and a U30C with DCS system. Whoa, nice. Very cool. I've got a 750, I think. Great transformer. Just got to watch the temperature on them. If you're running a heavy load, like this thing, you know, we're running, I don't know if a Z1000 could handle this, but we're, you know, with these two engines and all these lighted cars, I'm running 7.5 amps. But it's interesting, like, watching the auction of the MTH stuff, because you see a lot of transformers, and I think people overloaded them. So it's like if the back of it's getting hot, you know, just take it easy for a bit. Not to scale, yep. Mickey and Minnie, not to scale. I actually prefer that. No sound system, not to scale. Oh, there we go. I'm sure it'll stop and have to give it a little bump. The track's pretty clean, but it's not super clean. That's built by Lionel, too. I've got some handcar stuff where the people are scale. Just doesn't look good. I suppose the handcar would be smaller, too. All right, this is the slowest I can get it to run. Yeah, I wonder if that handcar would outrun the train. I think it might. The speed it's going, it probably would. Let's try that. Yeah, I'm really happy with MTH transformers. 4000 is definitely, you know, I'm glad I got it, but it's not something you have to have. All right, so we're running 12 volts out here. This thing should fly at that. Love the yellow and black passenger car's lights. Thank you. They are really nice. Woo! It's actually gonna come to the back of it. Yeah, those passenger cars are definitely limited edition. They're only sold to Toy Train Collector Association people. But unfortunately, those people are passing away and their collections are being sold off. All right, let's do it. Yeah! It's pushing it. It's pushing it. Oh, he's getting away. Hurry! Hurry! Yep, slows down on the corners. That's Mickey will get him. I don't blame you there. I got it because I like to run stuff like this, crazy stuff. If you get a good deal, they're like 350 bucks, and that is an investment. That's how I viewed it. And this one, this Z4000 I got off eBay several years ago, and it was from a smoker's house. So it smelled for a couple of years, actually. But yeah, happy I got it, and it's been working good. So what else can we pull with our cars? Oh, let's hook up the GP30. I like the sound effects on that. And like I said, I'm kind of jealous because I bought that for my son at a train show. And it turns out it's kind of one of my favorite locomotives because I love it. It's PS2. So I am an MTH fanboy for sure. I'm also, another thing that impresses me about the Z4000 is just how popular they are. They still hold their value. Well, the old stuff, dude. Nicholas Sprada, oh, I bought one of those. Can I run it with that MTH? What did you buy? Nicholas, what did you buy? Tell me. Let's see here. Love the magnet traction. That is something that Lionel really did right. Magnet traction, man. They kept it going. I wish other manufacturers could do it. I'm guessing they own the rights or something. All right, here we go. All right, we'll listen to the sound set on the GP30 here. The handcar is cool. Thanks. Yeah, that's a Lionel one, Corey. Picked that up on Cabin Fever with something else. Sometimes they go for stupid money, and sometimes if you're in the right spot, they do okay. All right, so explain that big power transformer. Can do. So CNK. Well, we got two big power transformers. This guy is a Bakelite cased one from the 50s, probably, American Flyer. This one only puts out 180 watts, but it's got a brother which has 2 meters, puts out 300 watts, really big. All right. Conversational if Protoson 1 below. All right. I like Rail King rolling stock. Very nice stuff. All right, so CNK, this guy is the big daddy of the model train world. Now, Lionel does have a modern day ZW. Lionel ZW is big twin-handled sucker. All right, Nicholas says, handcar to run with MT. Oh, yeah, 100%. Yep. Handcar is just a little tiny motor, so you can run it with any kind of transformer, probably even DC. But, all right, back to this guy. This is MTH's answer to Lionel ZW, because at the time when this was designed, there were no large transformers for train use, like this was made. So this actually has a big transformer in the base of it, but it has electronics to kind of smooth things out, and it puts out a really quality power wave, and it's amazing. The Lionel ZWs are very good. They're expensive, but they're very good. And this is not cheap either. This is 350 bucks used still. Buy it new for like 500 and a half, something like that, 450, 500. And they made several production runs, but they're still in demand. It's really cool. Oh, North Coast Railroad, I have an Illinois Central GP30. Love my Z4000. Yeah, Corey. It is amazing. I bought it for this reason. Hauling, you know, with those other things, we pegged 7.5 amps on this sucker, and it did just fine. All right. Let's fire up the GP30. I really like this one. I kind of wish I could find like a caboose or something, but I think they only did very little Chicago Central. I didn't buy it because of Chicago Central. I bought it at a train show because the price was right. 100 and a half or something. I don't remember. ZW, very nice. All right, so we powered this guy up. It's got a great startup sequence. Oh, wrong one. Really good sound. Looking for a chassis system GP30 to match my C&O. No, very nice. All right, we'll get it out of reset mode here. Now, being a Protosound 2, this does have cruise control, so I can put it on creep and it'll stay the same speed on the layout. But we got a great horn. Got a nice bell. Kind of a fun thing about MTH engines. If you hold the horn for like 4 seconds and you let go, it'll go honk, 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 or something like that. Let's do it. Now that was, it's got true talk on it too, of course. Let's do the horn again. Honk, 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 honk. All right. So let's do the station stop for this one. It's bell, whistle, whistle, I think.
Yeah, I got your line 2 to 1, and I know you're not going to go west of that terminal main switch.
All right. There we go. It's doing the station stop here. This is all freight sound. A little hard to understand, but it's not bad.
Where they want me to leave them, this siding out here is all full up. You just come off of number 1 main track to that. I mean, that's what they're telling me. All right, 10-4. We leave them there on number 1 main. All right, do you get permission by the stop signal there? Number 2 to number 1 westbound, which is a motor position.
Corey said he noticed that too on the horn. Yep, very cool. So it's going to start going now on its own here. Dave Johnson! Hello, first time subscriber, and from what I see, you're doing a great thing running trains, sharing videos. Happy reading. Thank you very much, David. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for subscribing as well. So being that this is Protosound 2, we got light up number boards. Protosound 2 has more functionality with various lights and sounds and stuff, and cruise control. I just got 11 volts here. It's enough to operate the train barely, but it'll keep up that speed around the whole layout. Now, of course, if I had more of a command control system set up, it could do it a lot better because it'd be getting more voltage, but we'll ramp it up here. I love the sound of this thing. It's really nice. So Dave, how you been doing? What you been working on today? Yeah, I've got some squeaky cars here. Irritating. But yeah, definitely happy railroading. Just hanging out, having fun, just running all kinds of equipment, answering questions. Got a Minnie and Mickey hand car going over there. So these cars are from Train Collectors Association. They're a specialty run, and they did one car every year for like 8 or 9 years. Yeah, creep speed locomotive gets a little jumpy. Yep, for sure. Unless you're doing like command control, where I do have the ability to do that. I don't have a full system, but I got the remote commander. And I learned something interesting. The remote commander will not work with early Protosound 2, the 9-volt version. Because I've got, this is Protosound 2 and it works with that, but this is the 3-volt version. Zoom her up a bit. I just love the sound of that. I also like the looks. With DCS, yep. Okay, that's good to know. Just found out Cannibal Run was a true story based on an actual event. Whoa, didn't know that. It's amazing what you can find. Back in my day, we had to used to go to the library or look in the Guinness Book of World Records or something like that. Reader's Digest. Back when I was a youngster. And of course, I've had this layout up for a month now, so there's various, I've only got one PowerPoint on it, so there's various voltage differences in the track. Jeremy, have you ever seen Tommy Z Trains? I have not. YouTuber? Let's do a little checking. You're doing good. Yes, okay. Let's open up another tab here. Tommy Z Trains and Accessories. Wow, hey. Buddy, we were just talking about you. I'm doing good. How are you been? We're just having fun running some different stuff. We just been doing all kinds of stuff tonight. Good stuff. Tom's Trains and Accessories. All right. Glad to see you here, by the way. Oh, we got a new subscriber. I really got to turn on notifications over there so I can see when they come in. Conrail Lock 12, if you're watching, thank you very much. Can you dim light? Oh, you know, I was watching Rail Chief 74 and he did that. So yes, definitely. He burned up some boards and the Z4000. Ooh, yikes. So let's try that. Let's see how the cameras look. All right, let's get back to my other view so I can see what's going on. All right, not too bad. That's pretty cool looking. That looks cool. I like that. Wish I could turn that light down a little bit, but that's as dim as it'll go. Yeah, thank you for asking about that. That's something that I was going to do, but forgot about it. I love the taillight on the car, by the way. Let's see, we could use just a little bit of light here. Slow her down a bit. That's cool. I like that. Just need a little bit of light. Let's see if we can do that. What do we got? Do I got something to do that with? Huh? Yeah, we can do a little cell phone light. All right, running trains with dimmer lights makes it look like dusk or dawn. Definitely cool. Yep. Let's get that train around here. Good suggestion, by the way. Get those over here. All right, let's try this here. Try a little cell phone light. We'll hold it back a bit. There we go. That's pretty cool. There you can see it. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. Good suggestion. Making Minnie running around the background. Sexiest caboose for lighting. Nice. Like that red light. Very cool. All right. All right, this is kind of how I run things a lot of times without the overhead lights. I just got a series of can lights up ahead, which I like. All right. Amazon sells these dimmer mood lights. A lot of guys are doing on their channels now. Oh, nice. Very cool. Very cool. What are we doing there? We're doing good. All right. Let's mix it up. I have not pulled this big train with the MTH Protosound 1 GP9, so let's do that. All right. Okay, so for those tuning in, haven't been here before today, or, haven't been here earlier today, this is my extremely early Protosound 1 engine that I picked up last year, I think. Maybe beginning of this year, I don't remember. But this has some really interesting quirks. Like, it's got a battery switch. And I was like, why would you have a battery switch? Well, the very early Protosound 1s, they total different operating system, basically, a different design of the board and everything. So you can run this one without a battery safely. So if I put this on the track and I power it up, it operates a little differently than every other MTH Protosound with sound on it. So I can fire it up and the engine just idles. Like I said, this is very early, like very, very early. And if I hit the direction button, the sound shuts off. And that is normal operation. So we take it off the track, sound shuts off immediately. It's got a battery switch on the bottom. We turn on the battery switch, and the Protosound starts up. That's why it has a manual switch. And it dings every once in a while to let you know that the unit's on. And you don't have any track voltage on it. So it's very strange. We'll run it, even though the figure isn't set up, we'll run it long nose forward. All right, I have not pulled the long train here. This is a 9-car train and it's very heavy. There we go. I figured it wouldn't have any issues. Thank you very much, Tom's Trains. I appreciate the compliment on the layout. It's just temporary layout and different every year. It's fun when we were. Well, I'm going to grab another more classic train after this one. We're running around. I like running all these cars because it really kind of stresses things. You know, you can really, something's going to fail, it's going to fail. But, yeah, having a good day today, you know? Hanging out, playing trains. Eight o'clock. Doing good, doing good. I really enjoy streaming trains. It's a lot of fun. I like the interaction because, you know, you guys tell me what to run or want to see something different, you know, let me know. But yeah, when we ran the two Elko FAs, post-war FAs, the amp meter there got up to 7.5. So that was kind of fun. They did great. They both have main traction though, so that helps. Show your biggest smoker. Well, that would, I got to do some work on that. That would be the general, because that's the only smoking locomotive that I have, that I run smoke in. But gives me a really bad headache. So I haven't figured out if it's the smoke or if it's the burnt wick that's in it. It's got a burnt wick in it. So, man, this thing's doing really good hauling these cars. That's weird. I see it kind of jumping, the train kind of jumping there. Should be smooth. Make sure we're powered. All right. You guys see that in the picture? Is the train kind of like not smooth? Is it kind of like jumping? I'm not seeing any missed frames or anything. Might be something with the camera. This is these are some new wide-angle cameras that I got. They may not be the best. A little, okay. I like seeing what others like to run on their layout. There you go, that's cool. I just like to run fun stuff. But you know what's fun for some people is not for others. And my collecting has basically been off price. I mean, the only thing I bought brand new is Through the Curves, yep. The thing I like, or the thing I bought brand new that I had to buy when I saw it was this guy. This is MTH, and it's got lights on the caboose, or on the trolley car. Really fun. My trains haven't been pulled out in years. Grandkids are 2 months and 2 years old, maybe 5 years. I pull them out. Ooh, there you go. Very nice. Very cool. Let's put this guy on the track here. Take Mini off. But I like. I saw the LEDs and I just had to have it. Really a pretty car. All right, so now that I'm done playing with this, I need to shut off the battery. Otherwise, it'll keep dinging away. Really a interesting locomotive from that aspect. Let's see here. What else do we want to run? Let's try the Menards engine. Juice it up! This is the engine that is now available at Menards. It is a representation of a EMD or General Motors FB7, I believe. Passenger. It's got a steam generator in back here, but it's pretty cool. It works surprisingly well. I gotta do some cleaning on it, and I gotta make a video on that. You can run it with a conventional transformer as long as you don't exceed 18 volts. So we got a nice little remote here. We'll turn on the engine sound. It's a little annoying. Usually I run it off with it off, but so let's zoom her up to 18. So we'll hit the horn. Not a very good horn. Talk.
The air brake test was good, so let's get ready to move. Roger that. We are ready to roll.
They did a really good job on the crew talk. Unfortunately, it all strings together, which is okay, but I don't know. Saying, okay, I couldn't even afford the yearly holiday car. That's understandable.
Then let's go. Dispatcher, 3945 East is ready to proceed. 3945 East, confirm you're ready. Aligning switches to track 1. Have a good trip.
I put this little white mark on my remote because that's where the train starts to move. There's a couple notches where it just doesn't do anything. So on about 18 volts, this is the slowest this train will go. It has 2 motors, and it has no trouble hauling these cars around. Let's go full throttle. Nice bright headlight. I'll slow her back down. It doesn't have any flywheel, so if I shut off the power on the transformer, it'll stop like instantly. But if I want to stop it with a remote, I can't. There's no emergency stop. All right. Slaycat says, there's a lot of my rolling stock that came from eBay. Yep, brand new for around 30 bucks max. Nice. From a clothes store in Michigan, a man selling his father's stock. Whoa, nice, very cool. Is that like recent? Because I did some business with a store in Michigan. It's like, great, I found a place in Michigan. Then they closed after my first order. So I was like, oh well. That might not be the same store though, because I think they sold a lot of their stuff to trains with a Z. I like the remote volume, the little thumb wheel here. I think it's really cool. So to get it to run slower, you can lower the voltage on the transformer. I'm going to shut off the engine sound because that's why I got the switch on there, because it's irritating. Last year, 22. Okay. I like that headlight. At first I didn't like it, but I kind of like it because it's bright. 22 and 21, okay. So yeah, we can even slow this down a little more. That's 9 volts. She'll creep along. Can I buy your trolley, Lo? There you go. They're still available. Trolley. Say I got it going the wrong direction for the pole. It was kind of funny. I found a washer and a, I think we found a dead piece of track over there. Not a dead piece, but I gotta clean that locomotive a little bit. There we go. But, let's see, let's get her going the opposite direction here. This is a bump and go trolley, so you just, it doesn't have a reverse unit or anything. You just hit the front bumper and it goes in the opposite direction. But yeah, that, are we stuck over there? I gotta clean those rollers, but I want to do that on a video. Well, there it goes. Lights on. It's a little goofy sometimes like that. Maybe I'm wearing it out, I don't know. Northwest Railroad says, we have more comic book shops than train stores where I live. There you go. All right. Let's change up these cars. They're definitely fun. I really like it because they stress out the locomotive and make it work. All right, let's see. Let's maneuver some stuff around, and we'll pull out the Bud RDC. All right, let's see. Let's get this guy over here. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. One more pair of engines I want to run on here. All right. What we got to run is these beauties. These are F3s. These are a reproduction that Lionel did in 1980. And these are reminiscent of the original F3s that kind of were pretty popular. This is a twin engine monster with magnet traction, which is amazing. Does have plastic gears, but hey, they've been fine. And this is a dummy A unit. Also has operating headlights, so pretty cool. Let me put that on here. It looks beautiful, and it runs very good. All right, let's see here. All right, that looks pretty good. Nicholas brought a buff, me like. Ah, man. All right, so let's fire these bad boys up. Now we're gonna see the those Lionel MPC era F3s run very well like their original post-war counterparts. Yeah, I'm really happy with those. When I play with my trains, I also played on my dad's 78 records. Nice. So with all these cars and the twin motor monster on there, we are pulling some serious amps, which is good. That's why I got this transformer. So we're just pulling 5.3 just sitting there, but if we goose it, we can get her up to like 7. Yeah, 7.5 there. That's fun. I like doing that. They run really nice. Been working on breaking them in real nice. All right, let's get some other things going here. Of course, they don't have cruise control. All right. That looks good. I'm going to set down the microphone, and I will be right back. Need a little break. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Okay. Those are fun to run. It's a very cool looking transfer for American Flyer. Put it back out the day it was made to look like the real thing. Yep. One irritating thing about it is if you gotta shut something off in a hurry, the handles are opposite. So that's a little irritating. All right, let's do a high speed run here. Let's make some noise. Those things get loud. You can see the sparks in the driver's window. That's fun. All right. Heavy too. I picked these up this spring at a estate sale, and I couldn't believe nobody was buying them. There was like a ton of train stuff and a lot of train guys there, and nobody was buying them. They were like practically new in the box. And I was like, man, these things go for like, $200, $300 on eBay, and I do not buy to resell. I buy to operate. And so I bought them. I was like, my lucky day. So couldn't believe my fortune. One man's junk, I guess, is another man's treasure. All right, let's see here. Problem with having 9 cars and taking 9 cars off is you got to find a spot for them. I got a couple tables set up with stuff. There we go. All right, let's get some tank cars set up. Tanks for the memories. See, we'll set up the Menards caboose. I like those blinking lights on the back, they're cool. I didn't like them at first, but they grew on me pretty quick. All right, there's some of those. We got a couple other tanks here. All right. Let's see, let's do this. We got that guy. All right, what do we got? Let's see here. Oh yeah, let's be fanciful. All right. Tom says, do you use bus bar wiring or spider wiring in your layout? The F3C, actually not. Now this is a temporary layout, but it's been up for about a month, so I'm starting to notice maybe a little more fluctuations in the track voltage, but right now, I only have one power point, and that's by the transformer. I had thought about running another one, but it's been running really good. So, yeah, surprising me. All right, so this is a Bud RDC. This is an original unit from the 50s because it has magnet traction. Jeremy, is the general you have as B&O? Technically, it is. It just says General Haupt on it. But I believe resistance in the track will do that sometimes. There you go, yep. But I'll show you that one as well. All right, so which one's the power in? This guy's power in. Yeah, well, doesn't matter which way it goes. This one also has a horn. So you tip up a horn, an original horn-powered one, and the relay doesn't have a very strong spring, so you tip it upside down, and the horn goes off. First time you do it, it makes you almost drop the thing. So this is pure fantasy right here, because a Bud RDC car could never haul anything except, unless it was empty, maybe another empty car. But it only had 2 small Detroit diesel engines inside here, so it was only meant to haul itself or another powered car. But this is basically a GP7, Lionel GP7. It's the same mechanics. All right, let me get that other car for you. That Bud RGC car I got at that estate sale as well. Really happy with it. I didn't spend too much money on it. But turns out they're not worth much. But I like them. All right, here's the General. All right. Where is the Verde Bird and Green Army Man? There you go. I just love the look of the Bud RDC car. And the Lionel one, even better. It's a good runner. Hasn't been used much. One way you can tell if a Lionel post-war has been used much is the center roller will be more worn. All right, Lionel horn is like a bicycle bush battery horn. I had that on my shoe. Oh, cool! Very cool. I'm glad this one started working. It wasn't working that great, but I'm guessing the center plunger must have had a little rust or oxidation on it, because now that I've used it more, it's working more reliably. That one's powered by a D-cell battery. So this is the General locomotive here. I believe it represents a commemorative thing that they did for the General, or to celebrate him. All right, let's see. We want to go. Let's see here. Accessories. Here's Tom Trains and Accessories. I am subscribed. Good. Figured I was. Always good to find out, though. Especially people that I know have YouTube channels. I definitely like to subscribe to them. Ah, yes. Yep. Very cool. Very cool. All right. That your favorite caboose? It's my new... I'll show you... Well, I like a lot of things for a lot of different reasons. So one of my auction winnings was the caboose I'm going to show you. This post-war caboose with the Circle Lionel logo. I put a little piece of paper inside of it to kind of shade the windows a little bit. I really like this one. But yeah, the Menards one is definitely cool. I like a bay window caboose. Yep. It almost looks like it's from the Golden Spike era. Yeah, I would say so. It's like that. Yeah, this caboose is kind of cool because it has stamped metal toolboxes on the bottom. The frame is stamped metal. It's got a light. It's got roller that's not worn out. So it's pretty cool. We'll toss it on and then the train comes around. No, but the LED lighting is actually pretty cool in this Menards one. It's actually pretty good as long as you kind of pay attention to the wheels, and it didn't really roll that smooth when I got it. All right, so let's put this guy on here. I love how this looks with the just a little slip of paper. I did a video on that too earlier in the year, how you can improve the look of a car without an interior. Add a chimney pipe, there you go, yep. That helps out a lot too. But I just like the glow of this thing. It's just really cool. And a chimney pipe. There you go. Chimney pipe's nice. I just like the Bud. I just like the look of it. And it got the horn working, so bonus. All kinds of fun stuff. Let's change up the motor power. Let's toss a general on there. I love magnet traction though. I'm really glad I got into the, I was able to get into the post-war without spending a ton of money, thanks to cabin fever auctions and buying some stuff that other people didn't want. All right, is that a number 400 RDC? Yes, it is. Yeah, it's an original. This was like a store sample or something. On the box it says store sample, so that's pretty cool. All right, got to give the diesels a rest. They can't handle running a long period of time. So we got here 400, and what's cool is that's actually metal. I think that little sign down here is actually metal. Let's see if it'll focus there. Bud. So pretty cool. It's like a metallized little sign. Green tank car is awesome. Yeah, the Dino power there. That's a little cheapie I picked up at, I bought it online, I think. Probably Train World, I think, when I bought something else there. I saw a video today of, I'm guessing someone made a train of a CF and W from Petticoat Junction. Oh, that's cool. All right, so let's turn off the trolley here. We'll put the general on, and we'll let you experience some of that goodness. So the story I was telling earlier, I'll repeat it here, because people are coming and going all the time. This general, the general here, I have wanted one for, I don't know, probably a year. You know, I learned that companies have something, and it's like, oh, that's really cool. So I've been wanting a Lionel General, like a post-war, but they go for more money than I want to spend. I'm not saying they're stupid prices or anything. They just go for more, and that's okay. But ideally, since I knew MTH made one, I want an MTH because I am an MTH fanboy. But yeah, because I've got an American Flyer General. That's fun. But so this guy, just biding my time looking at auctions. I got this one for a decent price. It's been run, doesn't have the box, unfortunately, which I do like. I do like having the original boxes with the MTH stuff. But yeah, she runs good. And with some work I did, I'm really happy with it. So let's turn it on. It's got a good sound set. It is Protosound 2, but it is early Protosound 2, which means I can't run my remote commander with it, which kind of sucks. Tribute train to Buster Keaton. Oh, very neat. So we'll get it out of reset mode here. All right, there we go. Yeah, the front truck was not on here. But back it up a bit. It's got a nice headlight on it. So with the sounds, we got a really cool whistle. And very nice bell, really good sounding bell. Runs very good in conventional mode. For those who are not familiar with the different train control systems, conventional mode is where I'm just varying the voltage of the track and the train responds accordingly. There's like a command control mode or DCS for system that MTH uses. That's got it full track voltage all the time, and it sends signals to the locomotive to tell it what to do. So you can do more with that kind of system. Not so much with the General, but with other locomotives you can. Really pretty locomotive. I mean, MTH has been making this locomotive for a long time, and there's a lot of different paint schemes. I think I got the best one. I've looked at a lot of different ones. It's like there's some cool ones out there, but I looked at them, I was like, I lucked out. It's like, I may not really care about General Haupt, but really cool. I like the blue boiler and the black cab. It's really nice. And unfortunately, there's no number board on the front, which there wasn't originally. Anyway, it's meant to be like that, but that's okay. We'll do the station stop here for you. I think it's Bell Whistle. It's got some good call-outs. We'll listen to the call-outs on it.
General Hop will have his fourth royal by midday, I'd say.
Now we'll hit the direction button to move to the next sequence.
Stonewall Jackson burned it, we'll rebuild it.
Stonewall Jackson burned it, we'll rebuild it. Most of my engines have Bluetooth. Very nice. I just don't have any experience with the Lionel stuff, but I'm definitely jealous of that.
On to Fort Royal.
Going to Fort Loyal. Tom's Trains Accessories. I bought the Lionel oil field. Ooh, nice. Back in June after watching your video then. I can't wait to use it with my 455 oil derrick and pumper. Yep. I put a sanity switch on this guy over here. Little switch I got. So it can bubble, but it won't drive me crazy doing that. I would definitely like to get one of those oil fields. That's another thing. I never knew they had it. All right, we'll hit the one more time.
Hope we don't run into any of Mosey's Rangers.
If we do, we'll give him Yankee shot and tell.
I don't know what he says. We'll give him Yankee Cottontail or Scottontail or I don't know. Good sounding engine. I thought you bought that. Yeah, I do. I don't have. Well, I just have two of these guys. Two of the pumpers. I might sell one. I don't know, but the oil field though, that would be really cool. Yeah, I just grabbed that picture of the box or something from somebody on Google or something like that. All right. Oh yeah, let's show you the Lionel sawmill. I haven't given you a demonstration of that yet. Let's do that. Gotta do that. It's fun. Very cool locomotive and nicely detailed. It's interesting, it's got the little mount on the top of the cab for the whistle controls. The Lionel version has little plastic delicate pieces that go over here to the whistle that hold the whistle, but they must have decided to stop that. Nice rail sounds. Yeah, really cool. All right, let's show you the the American Flyer log accessory. Let's see. Let's get this off of here. All right. So, get you all sick here. I could hold it. Must be a better way to do this. Let's put a car over here. That way, hopefully, we can stabilize it. There you go. That's a pretty good view. Yeah. All right. So this is a very simple accessory. We'll bring the train around with the hoppers, with gondolas, I should say. we got a gondola on in the spot. We just press and hold the button. Now we'll move the engine a little bit. We got to see what's going on. We'll get ready this second car. There we go. Now you can see what's going on. All right, so we hold the button. There's a plank already ready to go. Gets to the end, rip. And then another plank's already. It's a neat accessory that Lionel has reproduced and MTH has reproduced, and it's faithful to the original apart from the electric motor. They use this little can motor in there. But all the parts are interchangeable except for that motor with the original. So that's pretty cool. It's a fun accessory that everybody seemed to like, so that was cool. All right, let's see here. Get this guy back. Love it. It's fun. It's definitely fun. All right, let's get that out of there. Take a drink of water here. What else do we got? Let's get this caboose off there before I run into it. That'd be bad. That'd be bad, real bad. Another caboose I like. This is kind of my favorite too, but this came with the General engine that I bought in the auction lot. It's a little MTH bobber caboose, and I didn't think much of it, but it's actually got a full interior in it. It's like a premium thing. It's pretty crazy. It's got 2 rollers on the bottom, which is also crazy. But yeah, there's a full-on interior in there and 2 lights. So that's pretty cool. Scotch cocktail, of course. Nice. Oh, well, we're not going to talk to him. My brother's calling. Tough. It's flipping 8:40, so he can wait. All right. I do like that caboose. It's fun. Put on the bobber caboose here. So hope everybody's having a great Saturday. I'm having fun. Definitely having fun hanging out with you guys. Good times. Got anything else to run? I could always see Percy running around the track. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Good stuff. Good times. What do we got going on here? Oh, phone message. Again, I wanted to say thank you to all those, A, watching now, but B, those people that watch in the future. Really appreciate that. It really helps out the channel, so thank you very much. That just blows me away. I got like, the last stream I did, I had 68 views when it was done, something like that, and now it's got like 300. So I was like, amazing. Really happy with that. It's always a good time running trains, especially this time of year. Definitely, definitely. I really like, Tom, I really like the interaction with everybody. I love answering questions. I love suggestions. I love learning stuff and teaching stuff. So yeah, winner, winner. Is that a jukebox? Yes, it is. There is a jukebox behind me right there. That is a CD jukebox made by Rockola. And we got over here, that is a Seaberg jukebox made in the 60s. And then I've got another one right over there. That's a NSM jukebox made by NSM, and they're a German company. So the NSM and the Seaberg play 45s, but the other one plays CDs. So a lot of fun. Definitely good stuff. Yeah, I'm really glad I got this caboose. It's really nice quality stuff. It's a premium one, I imagine. Man with the most toys wins. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm definitely a collector, which is good and bad. Granted, I didn't pay any, like, the jukebox behind me, that was in a lot of 12 or 14 jukeboxes I bought way back when, from an operator, and I was bugging them to look in their warehouse. Yeah, there you go, more to dust, yeah. More for somebody to clean out when they're gone, that's for sure. So this operator, I had been bugging like once a month or once every couple months. I'd stop down. I was like, hey, can I look in the warehouse? And after about 6 months, when I came in, it's like, hey, we're working on starting to clear out the warehouse, and I got a deal for you. He put his arm around me, and it's like, I've got like 12 or 14 jukeboxes that we think you can get 3 or 4 running, or maybe 5. How's X amount of dollars sound? And it's like, sure. So really cut my teeth on working on some of that stuff. So I learned, on the older Rockolas, some of the electronics on those, the really old ones. Sold some of them, gave some away, parted out others. So it was definitely a busy couple of years working on those. And I got my first EM pinball machine with that lot too. That was a long time ago. But yeah, I used to be real big in pinball. Kind of taking a break from that this year though. So far this year, put it that way. So, definitely good stuff. What else we got? Anything else interesting? Yeah, we could put Percy on. Why not? That would be fun testing those toys. There you go. Just don't try hauling them because pinballs are heavy. Good battery in that sucker. All right, let's see here. Oh yeah, Percy. All right, here's Percy. And this is an engine that like starter set that I bought for my son several years ago. And he still really loves it. So he's 16 now. But Percy's got traction tires. It'll haul about this amount of cars. All aboard! I do not have any Erie cars, I don't think. Just kind of what trips my trigger when I go to a show or if I like the design of a car. So. Oh yeah, let's put her on 18 volts here. That's what it's expecting. Chuffing will probably be a little more synchronized now. Any Erie. Is trains more of a lube than pinball? No lube, no lube, no lube. Yeah, definitely. You want to lube your trains, for sure. All aboard! I never really bought any of the other stuff. See, his eyes move back and forth, too. That's pretty close. But yeah, I never, I've got some, he's got a couple hoppers kind of deal. But it's pretty cool. That was something on sale. I bought that on sale at Train World. They were clearancing them out or something. So definitely good stuff. All right. Jeremy has an album too. Yeah, there you go. Yep, forgot about that. Very good. Yeah, it's not bad at all. So let's see if we can actually see it. I don't think I can. I think I got too much stuff in the way. Way back there in the center between the two speaker stacks, below the Zenith console or stereo system, is a thing that looks like a big rectangular cabinet. It's actually a Seeburg branded album player. Plays LPs. I didn't realize it. That's all he says is just want all aboard. It goes pretty fast too. Watch those eyes. I don't know if there's anything I can do about that jumpiness on the camera. Maybe because I got 2 USB cords plugged into it. I don't know. Lionel. This is Lionel brand 2. Friend has the Lionel Hot Wheels set. Cool. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's put this guy away. Whoops, sorry. Hit the camera. Don't hit the camera. All right, you can go back here. Actually, we'll end with how we started. We'll toss on some Lionel small passenger cars. Emphasize the word small. Say our 027. And we'll put back on the New Haven EP5. I do have a Lionel EP5 that appears to be unrun. So I'm going to go through that probably on a video and share that with people and add that to my collection. All right, let's see here. These are the cars. They're like, I'm guessing they're MPC era or something. Pretty cool. Of course, I found one at a show for a good deal, new in the box, and then I had to, of course, I had to buy more, and of course, with eBay, it cost more than the new in the box one did, but that's okay. I have no patience, so I didn't buy them all at once, but waited for what I felt was an acceptable deal. All right, there's the EP5. We'll run them backwards. Not that you can really tell, but there's a small F on the front. I like to run my locomotives backwards just to kind of run them in and stuff. Jeremy, do you collect any of the original Aurora Thunderjet other stuff? Yeah, I do have some slot car stuff, but I'm kind of thinking about selling it, actually. I'm not, you know, I was into it for a while, but not anymore. Kind of one of them weird things. All right, let's fire up the New Haven here. David Johnson, welcome! Digging through trains and running them. Nice, I love that. This one engine here is my very first MTH engine and my first engine O-gauge that I bought after my starter set. I had a K-Line starter set, Tar Heel Express, that had white Super Track on it, whatever they called theirs. And that was, I bought it mail order way back when for like, it's like 150 bucks or something. It wasn't cheap. Maybe it was 115, I don't remember, but it was a good price for a starter set. And I quickly learned that K-Line engine is a MP15 switcher, but it was geared very tall and very quick. You couldn't run it slow at all. But I ended up selling that starter set, and after I had gotten the New Haven and some cars and stuff. But I love this guy. This guy's great. Minnesota's playing Ohio State. Nice. Great whistle on this thing. It's for those who don't know, the New Haven had a special whistle here. You can see on the top of the engine, it looks like a speaker right in between on the top of the cab, right here. It's actually an air whistle. It's called the Hancock air whistle, and I've only heard it in the MTH. I imagine it's an actual recording, but it kind of howls. It's pretty cool. We'll get it out of reset here. So that's the Hancock air whistle. So really got a unique sound to it. Dave John says, on the rails tonight is a 3-way lash up. Nice. MTH Premier AC 4400 CW, BNSF Diesel, and Union Pacific. Nice. Very cool. Name Gray Ghost. AC 4400. Nice. Very cool. I'm jealous. I am jealous. Those are some big engines. All right. I love the echo of the whistle. But yeah, this is a Protosound 1 engine that I picked up in Madison, Wisconsin at Big Dog Train Show, or Mad City Train Show. That's what it is. And got it for $150 many years ago, and it was a good deal. It was definitely a good deal. They had already had Protosound 2 out by then, so it was old stock. But yeah, ran great. I love the sound set in it. Really nice. Good stuff. We'll listen to the station sounds again here, and then we'll probably call it a night pretty darn quick. Which I've had a lot of fun. Great participation with you guys. I really appreciate it.
Now arriving, New Haven on track 1, train number 11, the Bay State.
Dave Johnson says, I'm a big MTH Premier collector, but I also have my Lionel Legacy and Vision line also. Very nice. I am looking forward to the day when I get some more modern Lionel stuff. I mean, I'm really focusing on post-war stuff due to pricing, but it looks like some really good stuff, though. But I'm an MTH fanboy. I love the MTH, stuff. Don't really have any Premier stuff, but it's very nice. Baggage to the left. Sometimes he says left, sometimes he says right. Tom Strange says, it was a lot of fun watching tonight. You ran a lot of stuff. Yeah, thank you. You guys ever got any suggestions, let me know. The Big Pig. All aboard! What's your ugliest engine? Great question. Well, I guess I didn't need to do that. We'll get her going. Ugly engine. I like the question. I only buy nice looking engines. I don't have any ugly ones. Yeah, I kind of like all stuff that I collect, you know? Kind of one of them things. I got a good one. My ugly engine is one that I was running earlier tonight. Only because it's been bashed up is why it's ugly. Where is it? It's my Silver Flash. There it is. Now, I love the design of this engine, but this guy, I mean, look at the paint on here. This thing's been battered. This is my ugliest engine. But I absolutely love the design of it. Slaycat says, I've heard that some are having quality control problems with new line of locomotives and rolling stock. Ooh, yikes. That's a bummer. All legends are beautiful in their own way, for sure. They're all beautiful in a way, yep. Tom says, maybe you should think about a permanent layout. You have some neat things to show. Yeah, definitely. I love having this space, this whole space here. I love being able to, you know, change stuff around. There's a better look at my jukebox there. But I love being able to kind of change this room around into multi-purpose. So I love having an unfinished basement. But maybe a small permanent layout would be cool. I've kind of thought about that. But yeah. Nick says, Jelly, well, it's taken a long time. We've been married. I've been married for 22 years, around there somewhere. And I've been collecting, I got my first pinball, you know, like a year or two after we moved into the house. And then jukebox. And then it was just that. You look at early pictures, it's like empty down here. It's crazy. But yeah, just slowly. And a lot of these pinball machines were junk when I bought them. They were non-working and whatnot. The only one that's brand new is Cactus Canyon there. That's brand new. I bought that last year. That's my first new in-box purchase. But not cheap, but I bought and sold over the years and had some money saved up, so yeah. You get a good group for live streaming. Thank you very much. And thank you very much to everybody, because you guys are amazing. Let's see here. Let's see what the stream's doing. We've had 82 views, 10 concurrent viewers, and the average watch time is 18 minutes, which is amazing. I really appreciate everybody hanging out in there. That's great. So my goal for the channel is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. And that's the point where you get monetized. And it's not all about the money. I'm definitely doing it for the fun. But the money can help out with certain things. I don't really need it. Kind of it's a goal. We'll put it that way. It's just a goal. It's a milestone. And right now we are sitting at, man, that camera's late. We are sitting at, let's see, let's go to YouTube. And we'll go to the, what is it? We'll go to the studio. 243 more, oh yeah, definitely no problem, yep. Yeah, we're at 757 right now. And we are at 3,924 public watch hours. So, Northwest Road, if my basement was bigger, I would have a pool table and a dartboard. There you go. There's nothing wrong with that. Especially if you love to play pool. Unfortunately, a lot of pool tables, definitely not in your case, but a lot of pool tables go unused. Or they get used for a while and then they don't get used. But it's kind of one of them things. But there are some serious players out there. It's definitely good. But yeah, it's just a goal, you know. But yeah, that Menards train, man, that really helped the channel a lot. I couldn't believe it. But I've had this channel for a long time. It hasn't all been trains. If you ever look on the channel, please feel free to look at the backlog. I've got stuff on heavy equipment. I've got stuff on some of my old cars, which I got some more old car stuff that's on videotape that I want to digitize. Stuff on my '64 Cadillac. that was a fun car. So that's cool. Cables and pulleys hung from the sea. Nice. That'd be crazy for a pool table. I'm sure that's not what you meant, because that'd be really heavy. But I need a bigger ceiling to do something like that. Unfortunately, I'm limited with ceiling height. But with my other channel, I'm already in the YouTube partner program, so we're good there. But I definitely appreciate that, Nicholas. Crank to raise it up out of the way, for sure. Or something even leaning against the wall, that'd be cool too. But yeah, very cool stuff. It's fun. I enjoy watching the stats and stuff on YouTube. For anybody that has any questions about YouTube or how it works, let me know. But the algorithm, I watch a program called YouTube Creators on YouTube, and their goal is, it's a company that a guy started that was big into YouTube. His goal was to help other creators be big, and they do like a every other week show or weekly show or something for free that they explain strategies and stuff. And I get little hints and tips, and I don't follow everything, but it's pretty impressive, pretty impressive. Anything special for Christmas? No, not really. Good question, though. I thought about doing some kind of decorating down here, but it's kind of hard with the layout in the way now. That's the problem with having this layout. It's in the way. But looking at my top 10 videos is fun. But how long have I had this channel for? I've had this channel for quite a bit. Let's see, lifetime. So I've had this channel since July 4th, 2011. And I haven't done a darn thing with it except add a few videos in here till just last year is when I had a video on a train-related video, a haul video where I opened up some stuff from an auction, and it went really big. And it's like, well, might have something here. 64 Caddy, that's sweet. I have a 66 Plymouth Satellite, nice. 41 years, love it. Love the muscle car here myself, very cool. Yeah, I picked up a 64 Cadillac, and my goal was to drive it. And it was pretty nice condition, and I did. I did a lot of work on it, but I drove it too. It was a lot of fun. Hard to keep clean without that chrome, that's for sure. All right, Stony Creek and Port Valley River. Hey, Jeremy, it's Bill from Columbus. You're right. Layouts consume a lot of space, definitely. Good to see you, Stony Creek. We're just about to wrap it up. We're just kind of BSing. BSing and talking about YouTube. Well, instead of Big Clive, be Little Jeremy. There you go. Saw you had a YouTube live stream today. I didn't get a chance to watch it, though. Wow, 9 o'clock here. Good stuff. Well, I am going to bottle it up here, and we'll do a long whistle on the Hancock air whistle for the EP5 here. And we will bid adieu. But definitely been a good time. Let's get him a gold play button. That would be cool. That'd be a lot of work. All right, I'm Strange says, okay, Jeremy, have a great night and happy Thanksgiving. Thank you very much. You guys as well. Happy Thanksgiving. That's right. It's right around the corner. All right, we'll do a nice long air whistle, and we'll see what it does after we let go of the button. Doesn't do anything, unlike the train ones. That's okay. All right, we will see you later, and have yourself a great evening. Let's see, let's get over to this one, and we'll go end stream. So you are welcome, Nicholas. Had a lot of fun chatting with everybody. And have yourself a great evening. You could do like Big Clive does, an awkward pause.